How would you like to make while you sleep money? Walk to your mailbox and see you have a check waiting for you, or wake up to money deposited right into your bank account. What's going on YouTube? Welcome to Currency Counts, where I cover all things money, from side hustles, loans, credit cards, and more. Before I start, I just want to say you're not going to get rich here. I like to sit here and say you can quit your day job and you're going to make six figures, but this ain't that. This is real proven ways to make some passive income. So let's get started. The first way to get paid passively is simply by putting stickers on your car. There's websites like Wrapify that pay you to advertise brands and businesses on your car. And according to the website, you can make upwards of $400 a month. So depending on what kind of car you have, this might be able to take care of your whole car payment. So it's like you're driving for free. In order to get started, you need to download the app and track your driving. Once you meet the minimum qualifications, you'll get notified when there's a campaign in your area. Pretty easy and simple. All you have to do is slap a couple stickers on your car, not really doing anything else, and getting paid. I'm down with that. The second way to get paid passively is to rent out your space. If you're a homeowner, this can be a great way to make some extra money. There's websites like neighbor.com where you can rent out your garage, shed, and driveway as storage. I personally found out about neighbor.com because I was trying to store an RV and didn't want to pay those crazy high storage unit fees. And check out my video where I show you how I make semi-passive income with my RV. Alright, back to this. Depending on your website platform, you can set your own rate. They also provide a recommended price range based on other listings in your area. So imagine making a few $100 just by having a vehicle stored on your property or some boxes in your garage. So if you find someone in need of long-term storage, this is a great way to earn some passive income, and all you're doing is renting out space on your property. So I'll leave a link in the description for neighbor.com so you can check it out for yourself. Number 3 does require some upfront capital and may not be for everybody, but if done right, you can turn this into some full-time income. There's websites like Flippa and Empire Flippers where you can buy up and running websites that are already generating revenue, whether it's from drop shipping, affiliate marketing, or direct sales, and all you really be doing is collecting a check. This is a great way to make some passive income because the potential of making money from an up and running site that already has good traffic and a good click-through rate can be huge. The only downside, as I mentioned earlier, is you'll need a good investment amount to get started. If you don't want to invest too much, start with low capital, try Flippa first because it's an auction style website and bidding starts at $1. So you could end up with a pre-built website pretty cheap. On the other hand, Empire Flippers tends to have more profitable and well-established websites with bidding starting at $20,000 and it goes all the way up to $2 million. One word of caution here, if you do decide to try this side hustle, you should have at least some experience in running an online store or do your research. Don't just jump into this blindly. This next one also requires an initial investment, but unlike buying digital businesses, you can start this one with as little as $25. There's websites like Prosper, LendMe, Solo Funds, and Ground Floor that allow you to fund consumer loans as a peer-to-peer lender. P2P lending is a relatively new way for people to lend and borrow money and allows people access to credit that they may not have otherwise been qualified for. It works by connecting you, the lender, the investor, to borrowers and allows you to earn a return on that investment. And the riskier the investment, the higher potential return. Depending on the platform you invest in, you can get started with as little as $25, funding a loan entirely or putting that money into a pool to fund a larger loan. Some platforms even allow you to choose the loan you fund based on the risk factor. So becoming a peer-to-peer lender could help you earn some passive income, but as with any investment, there's no guarantee you'll get your money back. So make sure anytime you do invest, peer-to-peer or otherwise, you can afford to lose that money. So I will point out that it is getting harder to be an everyday peer-to-peer lender, meaning a small-time lender, a lender like you or me, because what I notice what's happening is once one of these peer-to-peer lending platforms start gaining traction, institutional lenders will come in and start investing, leaving no room for small-timers like you and me. So get in while you can. Be sure to check out my standalone videos on peer-to-peer lending. Alright, so this next one, a lot of people talking about this can very easily oversimplify it, but it can be a way to make some extra semi-passive income, and that's by renting out your vehicle. There's websites like Turo.com and Getaround.com that make it real easy to rent out your car. I use Turo.com myself just to try it out and test the waters. I did have a good experience, but the only thing I did wrong was list a vehicle that I had an emotional attachment to, meaning it was my family's SUV. It did come back intact, but the whole time it was out, which it was 10 days, I was thinking, man, I hope he doesn't mess it up. Man, I hope he doesn't scratch it. Man, I hope he doesn't get into an accident. I would do it again, but it would have to be in a vehicle I wouldn't mind seeing blown up, because who wants a stranger in their personal vehicle? I will say this, in order for this to be a passive income stream, you're gonna need at least one extra vehicle, because if you only have one vehicle, it's gonna be hard to rent out, because how are you gonna get to work or just get around in general? And who has an extra vehicle laying around? That's why I said this side hustle might not be for everybody. But this is a play I've seen some hustlers make. They finance a vehicle solely to rent out, and the real bold hustlers turn that one vehicle, that one finance, and snowball it into a fleet. So how can you make money from a finance vehicle? Let's say you have a $500 car payment, plus insurance and maintenance. Now you're at $650. You need to make at least $650 a month to cover, and anything on top of that would be profit. Again, I'm oversimplifying it here. I wanted to make this video short, but if you want more information, check out my standalone videos. Also consider subscribing for more great content just like this. I will have everything linked so you can check out these passive income ideas for yourself. Let me know down in the comments which one you would try, or if there's any other passive income ideas we should check out. I hope you found this information helpful. I want to thank you for watching. Check you on the next one.